The story begins in a ruined city. A knight appears above the rubble under a blood-red sky. Lao Wei, are not we brothers Huva? Been through thick and thin together? Why do you keep asking? Why would you do this to me? The knight opposite him replied, do you still remember? What was like when the disaster first struck? Monsters appeared from strange spaces everywhere, destroying everything. The knight said nothing, only listening in silence. Later, we called those spaces secret realms. Anyone who came into contact with a secret realm would gain a mystical power called a class. So we formed class legions to conquer the secret realms and marched forward triumphantly. This time, we even conquered the most dangerous SSS-ranked secret realm. But that is exactly why I have to eliminate you. You are beyond control now. Powerful job holders can easily disrupt the order of the Empire. And you, who have surpassed SSS rank, are the most dangerous enemy. Only the royal family can wield the greatest power to ensure the stability of the Empire. Your eyes are filled with resentment as you scream, so this is why. You kill my family and comrades, for the stability of the Empire. The moment he screams, La Yu Wai, suddenly, a red smoke appears behind him rushing forward. It rushes forward unexpectedly, causing an explosion behind him. He fell into the river. The other man continued, I already tampered with your armor. Along with the explosion, a synthetic poison will be mixed into your wounds. You have just been through an SSS-level battle, so you do not have the strength to resist anymore. Moreover, I have prepared an entire army. This is also my tribute to you. Memories of that person flashed through his mind. What brothers? For life. Hypocritical. Fake. A system suddenly appeared. Your hidden skill Mirror World has met the activation requirements. Mirror World SSS level hidden skill description. An ultimate skill that can reverse everything. It can choose to use or turn off. Our protagonist is still lying on the water, his cheeks covered in serious wounds. And then you slowly sank into the deep water, cut to a pristine landscape with a large river flowing through it decades later. A teenager hanging upside down from a tree is being bullied by a gang. This kid is playing dead. They laughed as they watched him suffer. Let me see, is it comfortable to die like this? Lower him again. The teenager screamed and begged, cough. I am not faking. His face clearly showed fear. Let's leave him there a little longer this time. He dares to play dead, then let us teach him a lesson. His expression is hilarious. I will pull him up later and punch him a few more times. The whole gang continuously cheered. He was pushed into the river to satisfy their amusement. In your head, you keep asking why me? Why do you always treat me like this? The knight under the waterfall wonders, whose voice is that? Suddenly, guy with glasses approaches from afar, do not. If this keeps up, he will really die. The leader turns and glares at him. If he dies, then let him use his healing magic. Does not he have the incantation job, even if it only restores a little health? He approaches the guy with glasses. Next is you. You're such a phony. Clearly, you led everyone to find him. If he dies, it's not at your fault. I am being. Just as he speaks, he is cut off, so you want to drown too. The punching bag has its own thoughts, not bad at all. Enraged, he prepares to swing his fist at him, you ungrateful bastard. Suddenly, a light appeared right in front of the bullies. He shouted in fear, it is a secret realm. Why is there a secret realm here? The whole group panicked and yelled, run. We can't go into a new secret realm. The guy with glasses was also a little scared and was about to leave. But suddenly, he looked back. His eyes darkened. He was still. It turned out he wanted to save his friend, so he rushed to help. I can't worry about so many things. I have to save him first. But right after he ran over, the monsters were right behind him. Why is this rope so hard on thank you? A blue demon took advantage of his lapse in vigilance and attacked. Then, a hand quickly grabbed him by the collar. It is our main character. He reaches out to the demon, then slowly starts using his power. His hand is using energy that looks like an orb impacting the vengeful spirit. So he is using basic healing magic on a lesser vengeful spirit, but the operation failed. Its HP is already full. The person with glasses asked him, what are you doing? Why are you giving more blood? A moment later, the guy with glasses had to use magic to conjure a shield for defense. The teenager looked at the system's character information panel. Is that an incantation? Looking at his hands engulfed in blue flames, he wondered, Yin, try it. Was what I just used a healing art? Is not this my original body? Logically, when anyone enters a secret realm, they are bound to the system and receive an initial profession, something that can't be changed. After that, while operating in the secret realm, they can continuously grow stronger and receive professions corresponding to their energy. But I have already advanced to the peak warrior profession. Thinking back to that time, I must have used a skill called Mirror World. The description of Mirror World says, an ultimate skill that can reverse everything. After that, I was just stuck in a mirror world until I heard that boy's dying breath. So I've been resurrected through his body. This is actually kind of exciting. Though your eyes shine with hidden meaning, I still have to thank you for giving me a chance for revenge. Back to fighting, he yells wearing glasses. Yin, try it. All the monsters are attracted here. Come help. I can only handle 3 at most. He thinks for a moment. This body is still too weak. Even these small monsters are not opponents. At their speed, I do not even have a chance to escape. The probability of imprisoning a single unit is low, 5% attack power. I can't use any skills. This incantation job is too useless, even though all its strengths are support type. There is no aspect that can compare to other combat jobs. That is why I've been excluded from the start. I have to rely on my own skills to hold out for a while, but I have to find a way out of this predicament. If my power runs out, I am done for. Has about to use the mirror world skill. Looks like he needs to rely on this hidden skill, but he is still not sure how to use it. He decides to use the skill on the Wraith. However, his attempt fails because he does not meet the requirements. He wonders for a moment. Not enough requirements. Is it not a high enough level, or do I need a mirror like the lake from before? Now it has become not a high enough level. Looks like the so-called mirror world really needs a mirror to activate, but since there is no solution for not being a high enough level, he can only try a different target. Immediately after, he uses a random spell on him, but all attempts fail. You keep complaining behind your glasses. Stop using your useless support skills. I can't take it anymore. Looking at you, I secretly think, no wonder Mirror World is a hidden SSS rank skill. It not only reverses the effects of skills, but clearly other aspects are also enhanced. If I directly use the skill before reversing it, not only would the success rate be low, but the duration of the restraint would only be a maximum of 2 seconds. It definitely would not be as effective as it is now. So what would happen if I reverse the remaining skills? Immediately after, I open the system and change a normal attack blade to the reversed fencing blade. Its function, I raise the fencing blade towards the enemy. As long as I activate this skill, as long as I use any skill, I can increase attack power. It has the potential to develop extremely powerfully. Looking at the new system panel, I noticed it has been amplified. Looks like there are quite a few monsters killing each other. After we kill them, we can get a lot of experience points. Perfect. After leveling up, my magic points will automatically refill. Before the monster's chaotic state ends, I can use this blade dance. Like that, I am rushing in and swinging my blade all around at the monsters. My attack power is increasing more and more. Quickly, my blade dance attack power has increased to 120%, duration 44 seconds. I did not expect it to be so easy to increase my attack power by a 2.2 times like this. Right after that, a giant vengeful spirit rushed to attack me. Quickly, I gave it a slash on the arm. This skill far exceeds the usual rules. Then another stab in the stomach. You, with your glasses, watching from afar, are just shocked. Is this really Van Try? This skill. A level 5 chanter having this kind of power. Chanting has skills like this. Based on his level 6 attribute, his recovery speed is 120 magic points per second, and his maximum normal attack power can reach 2 or 3 times. After a moment of dizziness, the vengeful spirit was killed by his Death Realm blade. Based on my current strength, I can barely cope with even level 2 elite monsters. However, before the joy could last, a giant hand rose from the ground. He observes the enemy for a moment. This is the battlefield Chimera level 21, described as a great demon born from the resentment on the battlefield decades ago. It roars loudly, preparing to charge towards them. You with the glasses are stunned by the sight. This is a level 21 boss in this hidden dungeon. This Chimera is really tougher than I thought. The moment I use my response skill, the operation failed. The unit is immune to the confusion status. Without hesitation, you with the glasses quickly rushed forward, raising a shield to protect me. Be careful. The moment I saw you step up to protect me, my mind flashes back to an image of my comrade in a past life. Idiot, who told you to rush ahead? Why did not you ever listen? Unfortunately, your shield broke, injuring you, and blood sprayed everywhere. I rushed over to you. Do you really not value your life at all? Read new chapters sooner at New Train Hoderg. I use basic healing art on Xiaoji. Life points increased by 1. Magic points consumed. Magic points 54 per 120. The effect of Blade Dance is activated. Attack power increases by 10%. I look at my power and can only complain. The recovery skill of the incantation is truly useless. Do you have a life potion? You reply, there's a bottle at the bottom of the chest. I instruct, then drink it. Current Blade Dance attack power increase, 110%. Remaining duration, 8 seconds. With my current strength, I am still far from being able to match this boss. But most of these monsters' health has been depleted, leaving only a little. It is almost possible. Xiaoji, persevere for a minute. I will take care of them. You look at him with a puzzled expression. Immediately after, he slashes continuously at the wraiths. The duration of the blade dance is also about to end, and chaotic spikes is about to Open. He observes and thinks about tactics. To defeat the boss, he needs to increase his attack power by at least 400%. Moreover, the blade dance only lasts for 1 minute. Therefore, he needs to use chaotic spikes 40 times before 50 seconds, and upgrade it at least 10 times. Xiao Ji watches your stats, witnessing your level constantly rising. The vengeful spirit continues to attack you with fury. One of your eyes glows and leaks purple liquid. Blade hissing technique. Attack power increased, duration remaining 9 seconds. Killing is still too easy. The trajectory of the blade binds its hand one by one. In an instant, you successfully land a fatal blow on it. A moment later, your eyes widen as if recognizing someone. Great-great-grandfather. Your eyes look towards Xiao Ji. Is he actually Xiao Binbin's descendant? That rotten face, descendant of that little devil. Could it be that everyone I know has been killed by La Due? I want to ask you something. Your great-grandfather, is he? Before I could finish, you said, there's no need to talk about him right now. If you do not want to answer, you do not have to say it like that. There's no need to insult me like that. Your eyes changed. Insult you. Kyo Tree was a little embarrassed and confused, although I do not know why. Have you always been hiding your true strength? Then it is time for us to go back to school. Tomorrow, the school will organize a tour of the Contemporary History Museum. If we skip class, we'll get noticed. He looks at you with a bit of seriousness. After a while, he steps forward and replies, then let us go. In his mind, his identity should not be revealed yet. If he investigates further, he might become suspicious. The Modern History Memorial Hall, it must contain some information about what happened after I died. Cut to a bustling town. Students are laughing and talking on the bus. Only the two of them are sitting in the back, silent and not saying anything. He thought to himself, times have changed. I have been dead for so many years. The world has changed so much, yet they can use product from the secret realm to control vehicles. Besides, there are many things I have never seen before. Some things I had only seen in the secret realm before, but logically speaking, are not only items dropped by monsters allowed to be taken out of the secret realm. He equips the Chimera Bone Ring. Great. 14. Description. A ring made from the rib bone of the battlefield Chimera, the Lord of the Bones, secret realm. It can attach Chimera limbs to the wearer. Skill books and equipment like this can be taken out through the inventory and can even be bought and sold outside the secret realm. But those things can't be put into the item slots. After defeating the Lord, they will all disappear, along with the secret realm. He rests his chin on his hand looking out the window. What happened after I died? They quickly arrived at the historical memorial platform. The guide explains, standing tall before us is the supreme ruler of our kingdom, and the emperor who ended the secret realm disaster, Lao Yu. I believe many students know that 50 ago, this place was the battlefield of the famous rebellion. That year, we were heavily invaded by dungeons, especially after the appearance of the most terrifying SSS-class dungeon. Everyone lived in fear, but our king Lai Yui personally led the professional army into battle, and despite suffering many casualties, we finally conquered that terrifying dungeon. But it was at that moment that he encountered a long-planned rebellion, and a mastermind everyone probably knows. That person is none other than Van Triad. He was someone the king trusted, but in the end, a treacherous and ungrateful traitor, Van Triad. Raging in his mind has it come to this. We clearly conquered the SSS-class dungeon. We were clearly beaten by you. The lecturer continued, we cannot imagine how painful it would be to be betrayed in that situation. But our king overcame this pain and fought through the bloodbath. Right after that, he pointed towards the statue of La Yue. Finally, with the help of the hero Din Khan, he successfully quelled the rebellion. He wondered, Din Koi, is there such a person? The bully went over to the two of them. You guys are still alive? Impossible. They should have been swept into that new secret realm. Could it be that the secret realm has already been conquered? A new secret realm conquered so quickly proves that there's an expert nearby. They are lucky running into the right person at the right time. Van Triant looked over at them. Who are these guys? Everyone discussed it later. Ah, it is Dinhyuk. It is Dinhyuk. Were they talking about a new secret realm? They encountered a disastrous new secret realm. Damn, they actually survived. He shook hands with Koji and sneered, your luck is not bad. I did not expect you to still be alive and out here, but you almost got us trapped in that secret realm that day. How are you going to pay for that death? He backed away and shouted, it is clearly your fault. I am going to report this. Yin Zed and I almost died because of you. He glared at him, put a hand close to him, and warned, hey, what are you thinking? It seems you do not understand the situation at all. Look at the statue in front of you. Look at the ancestor being trampled under the hero's feet. The traitor, Xiao An. And you are the descendant of the traitor, Xiao An. Do you? I think anyone will take your side? You can insult me, but you can't insult my ancestor. This voice attracted the attention of those around them. He stared at him blankly for a moment. What's going on? What is all the commotion? It is Dinhook's ancestor. Is not that the hero Dinhooken? The person next to him seems to be Kyo Tri. Is he, a descendant of Kyo, and a descendant of a traitor, is insulting a hero? The world is truly upside down. Everyone kept talking about the two of them. Kyo and his ancestor killed so many people. If the hero had not taken action, who knows how many more would have died. He keeps acting like a victim. I do not care what you say behind my back, but how can you insult my ancestor in front of me? The teacher went over to them and asked what was going on. Kyotri, I have always been fair, so I want to say a few fair words. Apologize. Those words will only make you more embarrassed. The hero back then spared your family. Even if you're not grateful, you can't look down on him after saying that. He just turned around and left him alone. Look, even if I beat you in front of everyone now, they will just cheer, because no one will help. A rabid dog when it is being beaten. Besides, you are an especially disgusting dog. Do you still feel that I, a descendant of a hero, can be wrong? For the dignity of my ancestor will absolutely not allow it. As soon as he finished speaking, he prepared to throw a punch at him. Unexpectedly, a foot kicked him hard in the face. The kick sent in Huck crashing to the floor in front of everyone. It is Van Triad. He came to save him. Are the family members of heroes also uneducated? Everyone is buzzing. This person is Van Triad. Why does it feel like he is completely changed? He actually dared to hit Dinhawk. Is he crazy? What did he just say? Does he want to insult the heroic family? I thought he was only level 5. Is not he the weakest in our class? Did he take the wrong medicine or something? How dare he hit Dinghuk? This guy has no parents. He has always been gloomy and friendless. Has his brain finally broken? A moment later, he will wake up. With a sneer. You are clearly just a punching bag. You should be grateful. I did not kick you out, and you still dare to attack when I am not paying attention. Seeing that Ding Huck's gang is more than capable of giving Van Tribe beating. Everyone, let us go and deal with him. However, they're no match for him. In an instant, he quickly took them all down. He even gave Ding Huck an extra kick to the stomach. The unexpected blow made him collapse. The inside of his mouth also started to cough up blood. Ding Su was stunned for a moment. What is going on? Did that Van tried. Everyone's wondering, did you see clearly what happened? And also, he just fell over with a flick of a hand. Ding Su, is he this weak? Those words provoked him. Ding Su stood up and used his fury skill. How could a level 5 trash support suddenly be stronger than me? It must be luck. He is also holding the equipped fire-severing hammer, which increases attack power by 314%. He held the weapon and angrily rushed to attack Van Triad, but he is no match for him. His openings are too big. Very quickly, Dinghu was punched in the chin from below. Not only that, he gave him a few kicks, causing him to fall to the floor again. Just then, the guard came to check. What is going on? What are you doing here? A Dinghu is unconscious. Is there a medic? That was too fast. Did not you say he was only level 5? He does not look like a level 5 at all. I did not know either. Maybe he hit his level. Hey, no fighting in the museum. What if something gets damaged at the same time? He looked at the class lecture. Why are not you managing your students? Get out of the way. It is not enough to insult heroes, but you even dare to knock out a hero's descendant. Hearing that, the teacher approached. Shameless. He's about to conjure a sword. He quickly retaliated with a magic spell. Yinja responded, let's not talk about being shameless. But you claim to be fair, yet you seem to be relying solely on Dingzu's word. Are you trying to curry favor with their family? The teacher retorted, do not lie. How could I? He noticed the ring on his finger. What kind of equipment is this? Even without using full power, it can block my nunchucks. He wondered, so he's just saying whatever he wants. The teacher does not seem like that kind of person. Does he? Of course I will investigate the cause of the conflict thoroughly. Where did he get this kind of equipment? Does he also have a backer? The ring's durability is at 37%. Although it is of epic quality, it is still just equipment dropped by a level 21 leader. Using it to face a level 35 teacher is a bit of a stretch. To everyone's surprise, Van Tri waved his hand and suggested, then as punishment just kick us out. He turned his back on everyone and said, Kyo, Tri, let us go. Kyo Tri happily followed. Everyone behind them could not believe their eyes. Is this really Van Triad? Seriously, amazing. He can even block the teacher. Is this something a student can do? It is. Unbelievable. Meanwhile, they're calling for support to treat Dinhuk's group. The two of them quickly walked out of the museum. His face darkened again. As expected, no one survived. Bonbon was killed long ago by that so-called hero. He glanced at Kyo Tri, implying that if he asked him anything now, he would probably answer without hesitation. Right outside the Din family's residence, there's a group of guards patrolling. Their eyes all turned to the two of them. Knowing this, Yinji pulled Zhao Ji to a corner out of their sight. One of them just shook his head. Sign that kid. He is hiding behind the wall, constantly glancing over here, so cautious. How does a vagrant have detective skills? He advised Yunjia. I told you we should still leave. There's so many guards here. Even if we can get in, as soon as Dinghong returns, we are done for. He felt heavy inside, although he always wanted to kill that hero Dinghong. But according to Chaoji, Dinghong has been hiding in a high-level secret realm for a long time. Now, he is not like he was in his previous life. He can't freely enter and exit secret realms, and high-level secret realms are guarded by the military. If you want to enter, you must have the relevant pass. However, there must be a pass in that Ding Hu's house. I asked Xiaoji, does her family need so many bodyguards or not? They just one of Ding Quen's dozen or so descendants? He replied, but they're descendants of heroes after all, and there's also a secret realm in their house. It was the first time Yinja heard about a secret realm in someone's house. He was stunned for a moment. Kyoji explained that nowadays, low-level secret realms have already been bought and sold privately, but if you do not have some power, you would not dare to buy them. Ding Hu usually brings bodyguards, so he can kill monsters and level up sooner. But ordinary students like us can only find monsters in the school's secret realms. And even then, we get robbed. This era is really changing a lot. I could only sigh in dismay. Does not that mean the more money and power you have, the higher your level will be? Kojai emphasized that is obvious. Ordinary people, after graduating high school, are usually around level 15 to 20. Moreover, after leaving school, many can't access secret realms, so they can only remain at that level. But if they can participate in work related to secret realms, for example, miners and forest rangers in national secret realms, then by middle age, they can reach level 30 or higher. As for Din Hux's guards, because they can enter his secret realm, their level can reach around 30. At higher levels, generally only those recruited into the military or those who could be admitted to formal organizations like unions, military academies can enter a higher level secret railman, reach a higher level. Van Triet did not say anything, just pondered for a moment. So if I want to become stronger, a pass is indispensable. He advises you to know your limits. Therefore, it is better to go back. The level difference is too great. No matter how good you are, you can't be a match for the guards. However, this only makes you more determined to take revenge. Based on your current strength, if you want to kill that hero, it is far from enough, let alone the layers upon layers of that extremely high King Yui. Scouting skills can be learned around level 30, but normally, it is just a small range skill. Things like Eagle Eye, Enhanced Hearing, Summon Rat Spirit. But it is still not enough to cover the entire area around the house at all times. This is not a life or death secret realm either. So most of the guards will be much more lazy. So if we want to get in, we still have a good chance. At least compared to scouting when approaching the blind spots and high-level secret realms in my past life, it is much easier. Besides, even if we can get in this private secret realm, even if someone kills us at will, it won't have any effect. Very quickly, he pulled Chaoji's shirt up together. He asked him a question. Chaoji, do not you want to change your life? Avoiding his gaze, he replied, of course, I do, but that is only if I can get into the guild. And then Yinja looked at him penetratingly. Once you were in the guild, can you really change things? The grandson of the traitor, Chao, in our fate can only rely on changing the present. Besides, are not abandoning ourselves all things we do not know yet. I would not pass up the secret realm before my eyes for anything. It is your decision whether or not to come with me, he said, leaving Xiaoji behind. Bonbon, do you think your descendants would make the same choices as you? Xiaoji did not want to leave Yunjilia, so he followed him regardless. He reminded him quietly, there are no traces of summoning system detection skills here. So as long as we keep our voices down, we can escape detection. He quickly leaped up. If we seize the right opportunity, we can easily enter. Koxi was stunned by the scene before him. They actually entered the Ding family mansion. That is a secret realm beneath the earth. This is a bit higher level than the previous secret realm, but there are not too many monsters because the Dinhook family regularly cleans them up. While they're hiding behind the rock, he tells him they're only 2 small monsters. Go over there and try it. He looks at the monsters a little worried. Me, fight them. I definitely can't. Even though he says that, he does the opposite of what he said. I must be crazy to believe you. If I would known, I would not have come. I want to go home. He asks, why can't you counterattack? Koshi, while defending, replies, when I ever get a chance to counterattack. Van Triant comforts him. I am here. Nothing will happen. Hearing that, he trusts him a little and immediately charges towards them with a shield. A monster ambushed you from behind. Luckily, you managed to dodge it in time. Meanwhile, I am still observing you. Indeed, his talent is really good. It is just that he is shy and easily panicked, so he only focuses on defense. but his subconscious ability to judge spatial positions is extremely accurate because he keeps looking at the dangers around him. He has not lost a drop of blood. After a while, Yin Tride's blade slashes also finished them off. Not only that, but because of the fight, Kyo Tri even leveled up. He was stunned. I leveled up. Experience points are distributed based on contribution. If you do not unbalance their movements, Yin Tride said as he approached you with his red blade, then even if I kill them, you won't get much experience. The sword in my hand is grievance bone recognition, taken from the Chimera's secret realm. Grievance condenses on the leg bones, forming a blade with plus 62 tons of mental attack power. But he seems a little too agile. After the fight, I asked him how his stats increased. He said that besides spirit power, they all increased evenly. I wondered, should not shield users normally increase agility? Kyoji explained that if he did not, it would be hard to find a team at school. No one wants to wait for a slow shield user. Those monsters will be snatched away by others. Hearing his answer, I could only sigh. He should look further ahead. After a certain level, job advancements require specific stats. For example, the Battle Fortress job requires 60 stamina and 90 defense points, so you can't just increase them randomly. He wondered ordinary people only reach level 40 at most in their lifetime. How can they even think about level 60, that is S level? I put my hand on his shoulder and trusting him with hope. Starting now, you can think about S level. No, even beyond S level. That being said, it is time for me to start planning my job advancement too. My job is support, and I have to rely on this mirror world skill to turn things around. Read new chapters earlier at Nutri and Hotorg. If nothing unexpected happens, it will turn into, looking at the skill panel, can my mirror world be upgraded? Back to the fight. Hez slicing the monsters in two. His blade dance weapon's attack power also increased 70%. Remaining duration, zeros. An arm behind him is preparing to pounce. He quickly counterattacks, but at the same time, the increased attack power has disappeared. Looks like the duration of blade dance has ended. This skill is very powerful, but it can't be used for long battles. My stamina won't last long either, but still, leveling up like this is pretty fast compared to normal people. I have leveled up twice. Moreover, when I kill these monsters, I can also accumulate experience for the mirror world, just as Van Triet was about to pick up the dropped item. He suddenly retreated. Turns out there are patrols in here. The Din family's guard patrols are getting bigger and bigger. Could they have discovered someone sneaking in? Kyo? Tri continued. Now there are far fewer monsters. If we keep going, the danger will only increase. He is right. Fighting monsters while paying attention to the guard's reconnaissance and also calculating the blade art and timing. It is a bit of a stretch for me right now. Moreover, from the skill book that just dropped, this is the inverted corruption skill. It consumes 30 MP, lasts 4 seconds, and can corrupt objects the size of a brick. Not every inverted skill is actually useful in combat. I am still almost 30% away from leveling up Mirror World. Its new inverted skill at level 1 is already ridiculous. It will definitely be even stronger after leveling up. If I can kill the boss of this secret realm, I might be able to level up directly to level 2. I might not be able to increase this skill's experience points in other secret realms. I should go see the boss in the central area. Just then, they saw a tree wrapped in many roots with 2 temples on top. Summon Spirit Rat, summon Playcat. My scouting skills are becoming more and more profound. Look to your side. Pay attention. Turns out he is here. Xiaoji added, the secret realm lord is restrained. This is the first time I have seen this. The school's secret realm lord is guarded by teachers, and we are not allowed to come here. That chain must be a very high-level piece of equipment. There are quite a few guard around. If I attack the lord, it will definitely attract more people. Based on my level, there's no way I can kill the lord while surrounded, so I have to attack the guards first. After thinking of a strategy, Yunshi ambushed one of them. He fell to the ground crippled. You step forward with a murderous look. Next is interrogation. You better answer honestly. He is panicking and begging, please. Do you want to know? Just ask. I will tell you anything. The Din family does not pay me, being enough to die for them. Van Triet did not expect things to be easier than he thought. Good. He can ask about the main thing first. After a while of questioning, he asks a pass to the hero's secret realm. There's a ton of them in Taiji's room. They are not rare. He misunderstood. He must think this is the hero, Lao Taiji's big shot. That is why he is so excited. He heard the question and threatened him a little dissatisfied. It is real. I've seen a few times. The pass is taken from Taiji's reading room. He is currently leading the guard captain outside, but it is just a temporary card, with no personal information entered. If you do not have someone you know to guide you, you will definitely be interrogated. He glared at him, threatening, you do not need to worry about that. First, take everything out of your system backpack. All 3 of them went outside the secret realm inside the Great Viet Din family. the skilled book of incantations on you. Is there really only one? He only knows how to be honestly afraid. I really do not have it. The Din family is very stingy. Basically, anything that falls in the secret realm has to be handed over. We only get few scraps. The good stuff is all kept inside the house. Explained. Further, that side is inside the Din family's house without a summons. We guards can't normally enter, because in the Din family, besides the young Din Huck, everyone is level 30 or higher, and the equipment is top-notch. So they do not really need us to protect them. You asked, so if we can get inside, can we get a pass? He panicked. No, the head of the family is inside. That mustache guy is level 42. If you meet him, you definitely won't be able to beat him. The first and third masters, both over level 50, are out working. If we run into them on their way back, it will be even more dangerous. Entering the house means facing a head of the family who is many levels higher than you. After a while, he knocked him unconscious and ordered Xiaoji to stay put. Then we just need to lure him out. Inside is the secret realm, outside is the realm lord. Use high-level chains to control the realm lord. If the realm lord does not die, the secret realm won't disappear, so it will be used for a long time. Therefore, because it is important, we must send a spirit guard to guard the lock. This method is indeed very careful, but the premise of this kind of caution is that no one wants to die to unlock it. I was already familiar with the level of this chain in my previous life. Immediately afterwards, Yinshi pulled out a dagger and stabbed him the heart. Suddenly, they noticed the realm lord. What is wrong? What is going on? To make the head of the family run out of the house, this method is really very suitable. Very quickly, he released the seal on the realm lord. It stood up and roared continuously, like an animal that had been starved for a long time. Everyone panicked. What is going on? Why did the realm lord suddenly lose control like this? Outside the secret realm, the Din family is gathering troops to suppress it. No dawdling. Hurry and go inside the secret realm to support them. Kyo tries just standing outside observing the situation. As for Van Triad, he's already seized the level 60 equipment. He's got it. Now he can easily enter the house. Right? At the Din family's large courtyard, at the entrance to the main gate, the servants are opening the car doors, welcoming the second young master and young master back. The man next to Dean Hook is Dean Hao, also his father. Levieu 42, the second master of the Din family. The two are talking back and forth. What serious matter would make my father come to pick me up? I was just momentarily careless and got tricked by that Van Triad. Picking me up is just a matter of convenience. Immediately after, he personally opens the car door to welcome another guest. Young Miss Vanessa, please get out of the car. Stepping out of the car are a blonde girl with a ponytail and a girl with long black hair. His face is full of joy as he welcomes them. Welcome to my humble abode. However, he then glanced uncomfortably at the servant beside him. Then he immediately kicked him, causing him to fall. Do not stand in the way like that. The four of them went inside, leaving him clutching his stomach on the ground. Xiaozi witnessed the whole scene from behind. Yinzed jumped down from above and asked him, what is wrong? You saw the Ding family returning, so you did not go in. What is with that expression? Xiaozi did not answer, but asked him, why did you get here so fast? He explained, well, it is still the secret realm's lord. Even at level 30, it is hard to capture alive. So there's no need to make a fuss. They won't be able to recapture it in half an hour. By the way, what did you see? You were a little hesitant, but still determined to tell me. The person in the orange clothes is Chao Li Lu, who is also my uncle. At first, when Yunji rebelled and his entire family was wiped out, even so, they did not need to face such humiliation from the rest. Yunji listened to you, his eyes widening. You continued, since then, the Kao family has constantly suffered the Empire's malice. Furthermore, under the ambiguous command of Hero Ding Kun, the bullying has become increasingly serious. In the end, we could only become Ding family slaves, and occasionally, we would be dragged out to show off the Hero family's strength and kindness. If the Kao family wants to live, they can only watch the Ding family's face and can only constantly bow and gasp for breath. My parents originally thought about wanting to change things. As a result, my father lost his mind and went crazy, and my uncle completely became the Ding family's dog. His hand clenched unconsciously, his face cold and speechless. If you're willing, I will go inside the house. Seeing this, Kyoji immediately stopped him. Ding Su's father is inside right now. He is level 42, fully equipped. If he finds you, you are dead for sure. Yunji said to him as he turned around. In this era where the secret realm is controlled like this, if you do not take risks, there is no hope of changing the situation. Moreover, there are some things, if you keep looking before and after, you will never achieve anything. Xiaoji, I can help you change, but first, you have to make a choice for yourself. He looked at him as if making a promise. I choose to fight, but I won't force you. You are hesitant, but the other side is a powerful family with influence over the world. Can we really stand against them? I will answer you. I want to stand against is this entire empire. Inside the Dinghao family home, someone wonders, how did the secret realm lord escape? The blonde woman asks him, Uncle, is there anything inconvenient? We can visit another day. No need. Your uncle can handle it. It is just a small secret realm. How could it be as important as Miss Yinsha? He acts enthusiastically, downplaying the matter at home while continuing to be hospitable. Moreover, after learning that you were willing to come, my father and my third uncle are on their way home, so they're more than capable of handling this problem. Besides, I've also contacted Hiro Ajia. He is very eager to meet you. Meanwhile, Yin Shi is hiding on a bridge, listening for information. Hiro Ajia, is that Hiro Ding Koen? I remember to enter the hero's secret realm, you need a pass and a guide. Moreover, looking at this person's treatment, it seems their status is not low. Yun Sha shares the same surname, Yun, as me. What a coincidence. For now, I still need to focus on getting a pass first. The black-haired girl seems to sense someone's presence. Yun Jae hides behind the eaves, avoiding everyone's gaze. He successfully entered a room containing valuable information. Outside the secret realm in the Ding family's large courtyard, everyone returns exhausted, finally controlling the secret realm's lord. It was deliberately released by someone, but there is no sign of anyone here. This man Din Gaklavio 42 is the head of the Din family, with a mustache shaped like the character one. A risk this big can't be just for a high-level piece of equipment. He immediately orders his men to the villa, telling them to surround the house first. That young lady was originally willing to come and help, so we can't bother her for any reason. At the same time, Van Tried is rummaging through the wardrobe searching. Nothing. Did not you say there was a pile of them? Immediately after, he successfully uses the ethereal skill to unlock the drawer. This power can phase objects the size of a brick for 4 seconds. Inside is a yellow notebook along with other notebooks. He wonders a diary. Right below are other magic books. These are all high-quality skill books. This is the light deceleration skill book, capable of slowing enemy units by 20 within a 20-meter radius. Professions that can learn it. Priest warlock support. Soldiers have completely surrounded the villa. Qiao Ji can only hide and observe the situation. Why have all the guards run over here? It really is too dangerous. There are more and more guards. If Yinji does not come out now, he won't have a chance to escape. If I do not escape, and they discover me, then they will have even more reason. He unconsciously clenched his fist. I should still quietly leave. At least I can protect myself. Otherwise, just then, he remembered what he said, I can help you change, but you have to choose for yourself first. Without hesitation, he shouted to attract the soldiers. There, the soldiers saw him and immediately chased after him. He is creating a diversion, so he has time to escape. Yinja, I will distract them, but you absolutely can't let them find you. Very quickly, he burst out through the window, shattering it to pieces. He looked a little pleased. Looks like you still overcame yourself and chose to fight. The chains and skill books are with me. Come and get them if you dare. He provoked the soldiers while running away. Deceleration light consumes 50 MP, duration 605. Enemy units within 20 meters around you have their speed reduced by 20%. Read new chapters earlier at Nutrient Hot or Tungshin Dongmat. He used the reverse function to turn deceleration light into acceleration light, consuming 50 MP, duration 60 seconds, increasing the speed of allied units within a 30-meter radius around you by 30%. On Dingy's side, he shouted Team 2, Team 3, quickly turn back and reinforce the protection of the secret realm lord. He does not seem to be running outside, but heading towards the secret realm. Xiaoji looked a little surprised. Why is he dragging everyone back? He assessed the situation. So many guards have gone out. The secret realm lord must have been restrained. If the lord is being controlled, then there must have been a huge battle. So right now, the lord's HP must be at its lowest. Meanwhile, your mirror world skill has also been upgraded. Killing it will upgrade the mirror world. The living room suddenly became unusually quiet. While holding a cup of tea, Yinsha reminded him that the commotion outside was not small, so Uncle Ba did not really need to stay here and entertain him. He just subtly said that it was just a small thief, and that it would be fine if Big Brother B.A. handled it. Meanwhile, outside, Dengak was trying to manage the soldiers. Do not block my way. You guys are too slow. Quickly charge straight towards the Lord. As for the Wanderer and the Marksman, follow me and chase after that intruder. After saying that, he quickly ran off. Van Triet knew, so he lured and provoked him to chase after him. Each job can receive 3 more points when promoted, but I have added half of those points to agility. In addition, I can also accelerate the sub-skills. So within about 30 levels, only Chi Thursday and a Wanderer can usually keep up with me. You're looking from top to bottom. The Lord is sealed here. Are you afraid someone will come and kill it? Indeed, this is its weakest moment. As long as I concentrate my power to the maximum, I can destroy it immediately. The soldiers saw Van Triad and prepared to respond. He is here. Form ranks. You use the chaotic spike skill to deal with them. They are wary of the purple vines. What kind of skill is that? I have never seen anything like it. One of them realizes it is a skill that inflicts abnormal status. Human abnormality resistance can't compare to monsters, so there's no way we would be hit so easily, right? Suddenly, someone behind them explodes. This is bad. Someone got hit. No way. The abnormal status chance of this skill is wrong. While the soldiers are in chaos, Yunshi quickly breaks through. As long as there are this many people, I should be able to reach the boss with low health. They're struggling to cope. Is coming here? Where's the crowd control? Why are not the armored soldiers blocking it? Do not use that skill on me. You just look down on them. What disorganized bunch. They have no combat experience. Have they lost it all because of the long peace? Hold him. He is all alone. Just surround him, and he is dead for sure. Ding. He shouted from behind. That is right. Hold him tight. As soon as he finished speaking, he rushed towards Yun Triad to eliminate him. Let me finish him off. He held a heavy weapon in his hand, and his whole body radiated the fire of rage. Very quickly, he blocked his attack. He did not say anything, just glared angrily at him. Good. Even though my level is not high enough to carry it, it can't just be used to increase stats. Moreover, its durability is level 60. I will use this massive impact to break the seal. Hurry and jump up. Here it comes. Thanks for helping me out. Ding. You can only watch him in anger. How dare you? I have received the Lord's experience points right after he slashed the Lord's son a few times. Yin Che's level has increased by 3. Not only that, the Mirror World's experience points have also been upgraded to level 2. Ding E angry that he stole his credit, ordered charge, capture him. Yun opens the skill panel. He immediately presses to use the Mirror World skill. In an instant, he mysteriously disappears. They're wondering, did it fail? Yunshi reappears having been transported to the Mirror World. They're all illusions of those soldiers in him, but they can't move. This as he notices the remaining time is only 29 minutes and 51 seconds. Is this place the world inside the mirror? No wonder it is inverted from the real world, but these guards seem to be just illusions. Yin Shui bends down and picks up a rock from the ground. This is not an illusion. Can I collect the stones in the mirror and take them out? So, after this skill reaches level 2, I can go to the mirror world and take things. Then in terms of the system, there will be changes, right? Open the skill list again. Besides the 3 activated skills, the rest are still locked. Mirror skills. It seems that what is displayed here is the inverted form of all the skills. I just need to learn the mirror skills in reality, and then I can activate them, right? Inverted skill level 1 is just a function of level 2. Cut off. Scroll down and take a look. It seems I can choose the powerful skill combinations I want to learn first. It is best to plan my advancement direction. A moment later, he turned around and noticed. There are souls flying around up there. Other souls can exist here too. However, they are not normal souls. They immediately turn into monsters and attack him, and they have become intelligent monsters. Yun Jijiao summons a weapon for defense. He continuously slashes at them. Looks like it is not very effective. After dealing with all the soul monsters, the system panel appears. This is the Death Spirit contract. You can sign a contract with Soul. After signing, you can bring it out of the mirror world and have it fight for you. Note, the maximum level of this soul is your maximum level. Sign. So after defeating Tulin, I can collect him as a summon and bring him outside. It is not just the stone. It seems the mirror world level 2 can bring things from here, even Tulin, into reality. Read new chapters earlier at nutrient.org. How interesting. Read new chapters earlier at nutrienthot.org. Back to the guards. They're currently discussing their next move. The secret realm disappeared. So why has Nadi shown up yet? How could he vanish in a thin air? Could this be a rogue's stealth skill? Impossible. Our stealth skill has a physical form and a time limit, so he would not be able to detect it. Then Gake angrily barges in. Then tell me why. Why with so many of you did you let him escape? If you can't find him, then you come to this secret realm for me. As soon as he finished speaking, Van Triet reappeared. All eyes are on him. Is the time limit for Mirror Walk up? When I go out, will I return to the same spot, or are there other conditions? Do not rush. After being surrounded for so long, I should have a little something to return the favor. Immediately, he summons the spirits from the mirror world to attack. Taste my undead legion. The soldiers are a little surprised and retreat slightly. What is this? Demons. He gruffly reminds them, do not panic. It's just an undead monster. I have seen plenty. An undead lunges at a soldier. Soldier, look, its stats and level are only LV20. He is repeating himself. I told you not to panic. Counterattack, capture it, and everyone gets a raise. He ordered the soldiers to charge at once. but Van Tribe managed to escape, causing them to lose track of him. He thought as he ran, these undead are still too low level. If I could acquire higher level undead, then that rabble would definitely be no match. But the strongest 20 undead that can be found inside have already signed contracts, and the mirror world has search limits. After entering the mirror world, you can only act within a range of 200 meters. I need to find time to search other places within the mirror world to see if I can find higher level undead. Just as Yanzhou was running, he suddenly stopped. It turned out to be Chaoji. He was captured alive by a soldier. You thought you could escape? You thought I would let you go? Catching you, I wonder what reward I will get. Without hesitation, he rushed forward and attacked, causing him to fall. At the same time, he pulled Xiaoji along. Let's go. They're all in chaos. We should go back to check our harvest. Turning back towards the soldiers, they're dealing with the undead. Although some of them have been killed, they can be resurrected. The soldiers are watching with resentment. These demons are not that strong, but how can they keep coming back to life after dying? Suddenly, a powerful aura emanates from someone. This blonde man is Ding Qua, level 52, the third master of the Ding family. These things are all summons. Even if they can revive, they definitely need to consume magic points, so we just need to kill them a few more times. Meanwhile, inside the house, an elderly voice speaks up as young Miss Van Essay returned. Ding Hao bows his head before him. I am sorry, father. I cannot keep her. The intruder was too arrogant. Not only did he run amok and escape, but he also broke the house's window. His name is Ding Dan, the son of the hero Ding, Kantai of the Ding family, level 57. The intruder even made it inside the house. Not only did you fail to catch him, but you do not even know what he looks like. Is this how you do things? Ding Hao can only admit his mistake. It is my fault. I did not do a good job. But since Miss Yin Sha has agreed to go to the heroic secret realm, at least the G's matter won't be a problem. He ordered, find out who did this and kill them quickly. See if anything else was stolen. Back to Yin She. He is holding a pass in his hand. He thinks for a moment. Although the pass is back in my hands, I still need someone who can get me into the heroic secret realm, but there is no rush. This time, I leveled up to level 20 at Ding Hsu's house. Although the Chimera Bone Ring is basically ruined, I did get more than a dozen of his skill books. As he speaks, he opens the book in his hand. On the contrary, I can rely on these skills to supplement my own attributes. At that point, I can just rely on my own attributes to crush anyone in my level. Van Triad opened his book, a triumphant smile on his face. Besides, the boss dropped a piece of equipment earlier, which I can use later, and more importantly, I have leveled up Mirror World to level 2. The undead summons I have captured have significantly increased my combat power, but it is still not enough. Based on the style of equipment on the statue, the hero must at least be a Berserker's S-class branch profession. I need to at least have a similar level on dead contract, and level up above 50 to have a chance of killing him. Kyo, try, interrupted him, calling his name. Van, try it. They won't be able to chase us, will they? He replied, do not worry. I shook them off and were not exposed either. It is fine. Hearing his words, he could only silently nod. But Van Triet saw through your thoughts. Are you still uneasy? It is hard for him at his age. He asked you, Kyo Try, have any secret realms with dead powerhouses appeared recently? Kyo Try wondered for a moment. Secret realms with dead powerhouses. He explained, yes. I want to find a higher level secret realm to level up. As for the powerhouses, you will know when the time comes. Speaking of secret realms with dead powerhouses, there's one actually, but that is the school's secret realm. We do not have a chance to get in. He looked out the window, lost in thought. The school, it is a monopolized secret realm. Then I can only rely on some special channels. The special channel he is talking about is bribing the teacher with the books he stole. The teacher looks surprised. This is for me a rare purple quality skill, and for my vagrant class too. Looks like this Van Triet kid really has connections. The school's secret realm can't be opened to just anyone at any time, and I can't just open a back door. But this secret realm has only been opened to graduating students recently. Generally, lower class students are not qualified to participate, but if you're a particularly outstanding student, you can participate in the tour with a teacher's recommendation. I will do my best to help you get a spot. Standing before Yin Triet and the others is the hero's secret realm. This might be the last secret realm I will ever enter. I have to grind as many monsters as I can, a boy shouted enthusiastically. If it were not for the hero's gift, we would not have this opportunity. Thank you, hero. While everyone was excited, Yin Triet alone looked doubtful. This secret realm feels off. The teacher described it as the hero's secret realm bestowed upon our school by the hero. Legend has it, the hero once fought here, so there might still be traces of him inside. Kyo tried to stood there stunned. The hero's secret realm. Is not that the secret realm where the hero valiantly killed the traitor Kyo? And he glanced at Yin Triad, wondering if you should tell him. but this secret realm's level is very low, so remember to be mindful of your strength. After explaining, the teacher asked the young man to lead the way. Shout, "Ta, you take everyone in. If you're just gonna whine, how am I supposed to level up? Freshmen are coming here too. Alright, the boss is rushing you. Stop complaining. The secret realm is open. Go in. I am reminding you all with a frown. After you go in, stay behind me. Do not cause trouble for me. Seriously, I have to carry dead weight again. Level 2040 Secret Realm. Why do I have this dangerous feeling? They are all preparing to enter the secret realm bravely. A group of people look to the left, wondering, what is that? It is Yun Yin and Yun Sha. Why are they here too? Someone explains, are not they underclassmen? Look, these two underclassmen are going in too. If Yun Sha and them could transfer here, that would be great leading the girls, making me more motivated. Maybe, just maybe, the smile of a pervert was already spreading across his face. His teammate reminded him not to dream. They were probably 30 levels higher, and they were only being carried by them. Besides, do not even think about reaching for the stars. He just nodded and composed himself. I know. I was just kidding. As soon as he finished speaking, Yunin and Yun Sha approached them. However, they were not coming to him. But, to Yun try it and Kyo try. This person is the guest from the Din family's house. Their status is not low. Why are they coming to me? Does she know the original owner of this body? What if she want to stand up for Den Huk? He was wary and puzzled. She replied to him, yesterday at the Memorial Museum, I saw you. Your skills are impressive, and your voice is very distinctive. So she was just initiating a conversation. He was stunned for a moment. Her eyes lit up as she continued, her voice clear even amidst the sound of shattering glass. This person recognized me just from the 2 sentences I said yesterday. After saying that, Yinsha changed her equipment and waved, that is all for today. At the same time, Yunin followed closely beside her. Let us go explore first. Yunja confirmed the situation, realizing it, but did not expose me in front of everyone. Instead, he spoke to me in this way. Is he reminding me? Indeed, Dinju could also recognize our voices. But as long as the Ding family does not come looking for us in a short time with my leveling speed, I won't have to worry anymore. If they're showing goodwill, then I will remind them too. He reminded you too to be careful. This secret realm has a dangerous aura. Yinsha also sensed it and replied, now that you mention it, I do feel a strange sensation. With my level, I originally would not need to pay attention, but thank you for the reminder. After saying that, she continued to enter the secret realm with Yanan. Everyone behind them was a little stunned. Is that really Yinsha? Is not she supposed to be very cold? Hey, how do you know Yinsha? Are you two acquainted? The group continuously questioned Yin Triad. He politely waved them off. Sorry, we have to go. The 3 of them warned, go hunt. You want to solo monsters here. They're at least level 20. With you 2 lower levels, you could die from any small monster you encounter. The young man leading the group stopped them. Just let them go. If they are connected to Yunsa, they can't be that bad. So I think their level won't be low. But Mr. Lee told us to be careful. So how could their level be? Read new chapter sooner at, he said through gritted teeth. Do not forget our real purpose for coming here. The fewer people who know about that place, the better. And that place has rare gems. Do you guys want to share them? Besides, everyone's equipped with emergency signal guns. So do not worry about it. He was jealous and stunned for a moment. What the hell? How can a normal kid know Unsa? If he does not know his own limitations, then he deserves to die. Outside the secret realm, Ding Ho is running towards the entrance. The 2 teachers looked at him questioningly. Are you Ding HSU? What are you doing here? He angrily questioned. A team went in just now. Did not say yes. I what do? You want? So you had a conflict with your father before. Do not blame them just because you got beaten up at the Memorial Museum. I do not have time to deal with these petty things for you. They were the ones who broke in. Really, I heard their voices. Everyone is sighing. A hook, the intruder, lightly escaped my grasp with so many guards. How could students possibly do this? You at least have to prove that they have the strength to overcome the guards. Otherwise it will be difficult for me to speak up for you. Alright, as we're talking about important matters, do not bother us anymore. Those words fueled Dinhyuk's anger even more. Van Triad and Kyo, Triad already gone in. I want to enter this secret realm too. He grabbed the teacher's shirt and begged. Inside the secret realm, they're fighting fiercely. Yin Triad also defeated a lot of monsters besides casting spells or using reflexes. He also fought alongside Kyo Tree. Kyo Tree, use your shield to surround us. Kyo Tri creates shields, with wings protecting Nintriad. Also, an encouraging shout increases attack by 5%. He jumps up and uses a binding rope skill to restrain the monster. Then he rushes from behind quickly and successfully finishing it off. That last hit leveled you up. KOG also benefited. I leveled up to another level up. Yinshi remembered that in the skill books he got from the Ding family, There were 2 surrounding shield and encouraging shout. With Qiaoji's current level, he can learn how to use the skills. Although the monsters here are a bit high level, with Qiaoji's help, things will be much easier. According to that teacher, in this secret realm, there's a rare monster called a mystical stone. Killing it has a chance to drop a support type skill called gravity pull. Yin Shi had already noticed this skill in a skill list. Luckily, I read the skills in the Mirror Worlds list, so I could decide which skill to learn. Not just mystical stones, but also undead spirits. I wonder where those experts died in this secret realm. Their souls must be floating near where they died. Hopefully, I could find some high-level ones. Right after that, he noticed the monsters ahead. Their shapes are both terrifying and exude danger. Could that be the Essence Pillar Valley? They both observed the situation in the distance. There are so many elite-level monsters gathered here. Furthermore, they have moved at least 1,000 meters. They have long exceeded the normal activity range of monsters. Are they wanderers? Wanderers are rare monsters in secret realms. They do not stay in one place, but wander everywhere. Their strength is much greater than normal monsters. In the past, when humans are not strong, they could only suffer injuries when encountering wanderers, because they even wandered outside the secret realms, leading to countless tragic secret realm disasters. However, corresponding to the danger, after defeating them, you will receive experience and dropped items that far surpass normal monsters. Yanji rushes towards them. He slashes a deep blow into the stone spirit. He turns around and sees their health bar has been restored. They have a continuous healing skill. They're starting to fight back. I am getting hit. These monsters are attacking so fast and so much. At this rate, even with my speed, I can't dodge everything. My HP and defense are too low. If I did not have Qiaoji's shield, I would be seriously injured. I have no choice. I will immediately use my undead summoning skill to deal with the stone spirits. However, the undead are not a match for them either. They are quickly wiped out in an instant. Luckily, their movement speed is still quite slow, but I can increase my HP and defense in a short time if I want to defeat these monsters. It seems I can only rely on Chaos's defense increase after leveling up. I suggested to KXI that we level up with the other normal monsters first. Before that, from the high point, I saw quite a few monster locations which we can conveniently use to level him up. Which in team battles, a protective shield is an indispensable first line of defense. Xiaoji continues to respond by pushing the shield, and other professions can hide behind the protective shield to better protect themselves. From then on, Xiaoji's attribute points are all focused on defense, plus the protective helmet that I conveniently took from the Ding family's guard. Now, he, at least, has the core defensive ability of a shield bearer. Now, he can block attack from monsters up to level 20. I shouted to remind him, lower your body, stand firm, then point the shield to attack in the direction you are aiming. Xiaozi heard and did what Yang Ke said. You're paying attention to your skill stats. Your durability has decreased a bit more than before. You were not paying attention, so you got grabbed by one. Luckily, Yin Zed managed to chop off its arm in time. Always be wary of the enemy's next attack, and the range of motion does not need to be too large, and leave room to deal with the next attack. Even though you are always staying alert, your body still needs to be relaxed, only tensing up when you are defending. Since I am behind you as the shield bearer, you must always pay attention to the movements of your teammate behind you. Qiaoji heard encouragement from him, which gave him more motivation. The two of them fought and encouraged each other simultaneously. He added, remember, in a situation where the difference is not too great, skill is what matters and influences victory or defeat. Xiaoji opened the system panel and realized he had leveled up. Now, can confidently face his enemies head-on. That is also why the experience points are shared more. He excitedly shares, I have leveled up to 15. Finally, he can learn it. The skill he learned is Armor Shield Overlay, which equips an Armor Shield Overlay on his shield, increasing durability by 400 and defense by 512. The skill book that he conveniently took from the Ding family is the last one Xiaoji can learn, because he is adding an outer layer of armor to the shield he summons. With this extra armor shield, the defense points increase. Enough to deal with those elite-level wanderers. Back to the stone spirit monsters. There are 3 people chatting in the distance. There are so many elite-level wanderers here. Where did they come from? They're too dangerous for the students. We need to deal with them immediately. The 3 of them are the professor team sent to supervise the students. We can handle level 30 monsters, normally, but dealing with these elite vagrants is still. Immediately after, the 3 of them detected a signal, a student's distress signal. One of them suggested, let us go rescue those students first. However, the other thought that these roaming creatures here are also very dangerous. If the students unknowingly run into them, they're done for. The last one agreed, that is right. Just in case, I should stay here. He suggested that he felt uneasy. Then, Obi will stay. If anything happens, Yunjie and Xiao Jie suddenly asked from behind, how about we stay here and watch? That distress signal means they must have encountered the Wanderers. It will be too much for just the two of you to handle. These rogues are not fast, and they have not detected us. As long as we observe from a distance, nothing will happen. You can go with peace of mind. At first, they were hesitant, but they had to trust Yunzeth's judgment. Okay, but those monsters are extremely dangerous. You absolutely must not act on your own. You must hide carefully. If you are discovered, you absolutely won't be able to escape. Yunzeth looked at them with authority. They're the ones who won't be able to escape. Behind him, Chaoji continuously raised shield for support, surrounding shield pure armor. In addition, the death spirits were also trying to block the attacks to help him. He was slashing continuously at the starstones with all his might. I chopped him to pieces. He died on the spot. Another rogue dealt with. I am getting used to this job, but I am still far behind my previous life. Now, even though I can combine it with reversal to increase my attack power, my base damage support is still too low. It would be good if I could increase my attack power a little more. Let me open the system panel again and take a look. Elite. Monsters really do give a lot of experience. After I pick up the items, what I got was a crystal long sword with an attack power of plus 522, a high attack weapon. It's not that perfect for making up for my lack of base attack power. I will equip it right away. This time, the fight will be a lot easier. It is just a shame I did not get the force charging skill book I wanted. The drop rate does not seem high. If I could be a little luckier and encounter a few more strays. Right then, I noticed a red light in the sky. I remembered what the teacher said. It's not that the place that sent out a distress signal earlier. Moreover, this time, it is a special class distress signal that only the teacher's team is equipped with. The teacher's face currently shows tension. Why are so many strays gathered here? Or ahead of them, a swarm of star beasts surrounded the cave entrance. Yinsha wondered, why are so many monsters gathered here? What happened? The teacher said. It is still unclear. We just followed the signal here to provide assistance. The signal came from inside the cave. They must be trapped in there. We are organizing a rescue, but there are just too many monsters. Even if all of us teachers charged in, it would not be enough. The two girls looked at them expectantly. It would be great if you could help. It's the right thing to do. A moment later, Yinsha conjured a star in her hand, using the star's secret art. Their morale and attack power immediately increased. They're surprised. The buff from this skill is really high, at least epic grade. Both Yunin and Yunsha successfully took down one or two in front of everyone. Everyone praised them, so strong. This time, we can probably save the people trapped inside. As expected of Yunsha and Yunin, Yunja also highly praised them. Not only their equipment, but even their skills are top-notch. It seems even without me here, nothing will happen to this place. I wonder what the situation inside is like. What exactly is it that could attract so many wandering creatures to gather? Here? He'll go inside and scout around a bit. You follow these people first. As soon as he finished speaking, he immediately went into the mirror world to scout the situation. Time remaining, 29 minutes, 59 seconds. Everywhere here is crystal, all mirror surfaces. This way, I can enter the mirror world at any time. I just have not had time to figure out the mechanism for returning to reality yet. Yesterday at the den house, after my time in the mirror world ended, I still could not return. People have after images, but monsters do not. But the monsters' corpses actually exist. Other than me, living things in the mirror world do not have physical bodies. Go into the cave for a bit. It is them. It seems they are the ones who caused the wanderers to gather here. Then they send out a distress signal. Relying on the narrow terrain, they won't be in danger for a short time. I just do not know what is inside that could attract so many wanderers. It is all crystals, which greatly affects the ability to judge direction visually. After observing for a while, he discovered something that surprised him. He did not expect there to be something like this here. This is a special crystal mineral. No wonder those dwarves came to this cave. This crystal is different from the ones outside. The mirror realm will create some special products that the outside world does not have. Moreover, life skill professionals can use these products to create special items like accessories. These mines here are worth far more than 1,000 taels of gold. He tapped on the system and showed that mirror crystal minerals can be collected and taken from this place back to the real world. Yin Shi was surprised, taken from this place back to the real world. So as long as there's a place in the mirror, you can return to the real world from there. Without further ado, I will collect some fragments for myself. This skill has so much to explore, so I need to find an opportunity to study it thoroughly. But for now, I still need to scout this place out first. The amount over here is abnormally high. If I mined all this, or it would be more than enough to turn an ordinary person into a billionaire. No wonder so many vagrants gather here. In actual combat, Yin Sha and Yin Yin are still skillfully dealing with the starstones. They wonder, could all their skills be of epic rank? How can each one be so powerful? They are much stronger than the teachers. The two of them have reached the cave entrance. Yunin slashes, turning them into pieces. They are happy to see the two of them come to help. Finally, they're saved. I thought I was gonna die here. Yunin warns, do not relax yet. We still have to fight our way out. Everyone has already exhausted a lot of energy. Hearing that, Yinsha remained calm, but she seemed more relaxed than before. She suddenly looked at them with bright eyes. Suddenly, they all looked at the situation with a bit of horror and fear. Could it be that all the wandering beasts from the entire secret realm have run here? In a mirror world, Yinshi is still exploring the situation, and any large meteorites blocking the way are cut in half by him. It really is like a maze. Immediately, his eyes widened. At the top, there's a glowing green crystal on display. This could be a hidden secret. If different types of crystals and different minerals are special products of the secret realm, then this core is the only hidden treasure of the secret realm. Hidden treasures are the condensed crystallization of so-called special products within the secret realm nurtured over a long indefinite period. Ordinary people might not see one in their entire lives. He quietly reached into the blue object. Each of these hidden treasures has unique effects. This item is a spirit core. After use, stamina plus 10, magic recovery rate plus 0.5, and reduces light electric damage by 20%, increasing basic stats, and reducing elemental damage. The increase in stamina could greatly increase my HP, and increasing the magic recovery rate could help me stack more sword chi. More importantly, it reduces light electric elemental damage by a full 20%. Percentage-based damage reduction is rare. Even the best equipment does not offer much, especially since it does not even take up an equipment slot. But the strange thing is, crystal ore attracts wandering beasts. If a secret treasure exists, then this secret realm must have a monster far stronger than the wandering beasts. After using this secret treasure, let us get out of here. Yin Choi presses on the system. The system suggests using or taking this item out will consume 10 minutes of the remaining mirror walk time. Do you want to consume it? He ponders for a moment. Meanwhile, outside, they're about to face something they did not anticipate. This is the Lord of the Wandering Beasts. This is a hidden boss. Its name is Wandering Lord, a rare hidden boss independent of the secret realm lords. Its strength far exceeds even a normal lord, and far exceeds what teachers or students can defeat. They panic. Was not it said that wandering lords only appear in high-level secret realms? This is awful. How could there be monsters like this at this rate? We are all gonna die here. Yinsha sighed for a moment, reassuring everyone. Everyone calm down. The most important thing now is to work together to escape. We can escape this valley through that gorge. Over there. She pointed upwards. As long as we get out of this valley, we can escape easily. Yinsha used the secret essence technique to encourage them, so now she's holding nothing back. She's going all out to break through in that direction. Her words touched the teacher's sense of responsibility. That is right. We have to get the students out at least. I will go first, then we'll take turns. Everyone, let us support each other. Attack if you can attack. Support if you can support. Hold on tight. We are almost there. There are more and more monsters. One of them howled, using the Warhorn skill to rally the others. The star crystals elsewhere have noticed the rally point. There were already many. Now, there are even more. We are in deep trouble now. What the hell? Where are all these monsters coming from? Why did their attack power suddenly increase so much? Even the teacher can't handle them all. The damage is too high. We can't heal fast enough. Yinsha mobilized shield bearers get to the front. Priests prioritize healing the shield bearers. Before this, everyone exhausted too much energy. Now they're just barely holding on, let alone the wandering lord who is not even really attacked yet. A wanderer in a group of weaklings, this won't do. At this rate, we can't break through the encirclement. He used a stealth skill, making himself invisible and running away. He is escaping on his own after all. The teacher warns the wanderers not to follow him. A student speaks up, Teacher, the stealth duration is not long enough. It won't last until he escapes. Suddenly, a beast above accumulates electric particles in its mouth into a large ball. It fires a shot, killing the wanderer who was running away just now. The Lord directly turned him into ashes. The monster's power is so great, it is shaking the mountain. Not only that, it is also causing the canyon to collapse. This attack power is too exaggerated. We can't escape. We are done for. This time it is coming towards us. We can't stop it. Very quickly, Yunsha and Yunin summon two shields, the Guardian Giant Shield and the Rock Mountain Shield for defense. Yunsha calls out to everyone, anyone with high strength, come here and help. If it falls, we are finished. This shield is level 70 equipment, so its durability is pretty much guaranteed. But because of its high level, no one is high enough level to equip it and is hard to move, so it can only delay it for a while. Someone asked, why is there this kind of monster in the school's secret realm? Then they started arguing again while the teacher continued to hold up the shield. Was all the effort to save them before in vain? At least, those two kids should be safe. Right? The people you're referring to. are Yun Jie and Xiao Ji at the time. Suddenly, he glanced beside him and saw Xiao Ji was here. He is a student in the back. Did not I tell you two to wait in the valley? Why did you come here? While he was distracted, he was unfortunately attacked by the monster. Xiao Ji immediately erected a shield to protect him. Be careful, shield. Formation. However, because the shield was not thick enough, he took a hit on his arm. Either way, the surrounding defense has already been breached. Now, no one can stop this stray anymore. Xiao Ji desperately tries to protect him. He is quite surprised by his actions. This kid, it turns out he has this kind of power. But now, the guardian shields are all broken. Our defense is completely. There is no turning back now. Yun just suddenly appears using his weapon to chop the meteorites into pieces. The teacher can only stare wide-eyed at the scene. Kyoji, you did great. Kyoji felt a little more at ease seeing him. Not long ago, in the real world, Yun Shi was observing the Star Core. Besides the Star Core in the mirrored secret realm, there is still the original version in the real world. Looks like based on this mirrored world, my future income could double. It is just that the crystals and minerals are not easy to extract. Just like this secret realm, taking out 1 unit of crystal requires consuming 10 minutes of travel time in a mirrored world. For now, I will just bring out the replicated Star Core that has recognizable value. System notification. You have used a Star Core. Stamina, plus 10. Magic recovery rate, plus 0.5. Receive 20% immunity to light and electric damage. You have used a mirrored Star Core. Stamina plus 10. Energy recovery plus 0.5. Receive 20% immunity to light and electric damage. Immediately after, he discovered something shocking. This kind of tremor. Something must have happened. Without thinking much, I ran as fast as I could. I have to try and see if I can still go through the mirror world. Mirror walk time remaining, 12 minutes 54 seconds. So before the mirror walk time runs out, I can still enter and exit at will. Only after it is completely used up will the cooldown time begin. After collecting enough equipment, Yin Shi left the mirror world. He looked at the Starstone Legion lined up in a row. Are there even more monsters now? Even if they're attracted by the crystal, or there should not be this many. Wandering Lord. It seems like it is the source of the initial sense of danger. Xiaozi and the others are in danger. If I could freely enter and exit the mirror world, then I could avoid the monsters' attacks much more easily. Read chapter 1 sooner at nutrienhot.org. I am now level 24. Read new chapters sooner at nutrienhot.org. I am now level 24 with a total magic point of 140 and a magic recovery rate of 2.6 per second. Secret treasure plus 0.5 doubled. Therefore, the attack power can be increased to 330%. At this time, the Phantom Blade has an increased attack power of 180%. Remaining time, 8 seconds. Although, is very urgent. The Wandering Territory Lord is stronger than the Secret Realm Lord. At the very least, I need a level up to 30. Yun Hasie continuously enters and exits the mirror world dealing with the crystal monsters blocking the way. There's still quite a bit to go. Back to the present, Yun Zet's spirit is soaring. Leave what is behind to me. Continue using your mirror world skill to help him deal with the Starstones. If you have any support skills, buff me. I will take care of these wanderers. Yan Shi uses the Star Play magic skill. Qiaoji uses the shield armor and surrounding shield skills. Both have helped Yan Zet increase his mental strength and attack power. Although the monsters are unreasonably numerous, after using the secret core, his HP has increased many times, and the light system has also reduced damage by 40%. Now, there is no danger anymore. It is just that these monsters are immune to chaos. Otherwise, they could be destroyed even faster. Am I seeing things? His status bar seems to say chant, but how is his attack power so high? Everyone's looking at Yunja with suspicion. Moreover, what skills is he even using and he can pass through them? The teacher holding his arm felt relieved. He is that strong. I was worried about him. Yin's slashes are affecting them more and more powerfully. Level up +1. With his many monsters gathered, leveling up will be fast. Yin Sha stood aside watching in admiration. I thought he was just a bold thief. But unexpectedly, his strength is a bit beyond my imagination. Someone exclaimed in surprise. Is he reinforcement from outside? He is really strong. The teacher shared. I have met him before. It looks like a student, someone who can't believe their eyes. What? What a student. Oh no. It is about to attack again. The monster is firing at Yin Che again. He quickly dodged it. Even now I still can't stomach that attack. Moreover, it is starting to move, I think. When it gets close, even the armor won't be able to protect them. Teacher, order everyone. The number of monsters has decreased a lot. Let's head to one side and break through. If we wait for the roving lord to get close, it will be too late. No matter how strong someone is, they can't fight this wandering lord. Someone spoke up, but these two shields are hard to move. If we break through, we will have to endure the wandering lord's attacks. That is right. If we move, it can easily hit us. These two shields are so big and heavy. We can only carry them if we put them in our inventory. Leave it to me. Just spoke up. I will attack and draw its aggro, and then you guys can take the opportunity to escape. He worriedly asked. If we escape, what about you? Yunji thought to himself, if this wandering lord is not dealt with, it will gather all the monsters in the secret realm and let them roam free into the outside world. Most of the major disasters in the past were caused by wandering lords. He replied, therefore, I will stay behind and kill it. Everyone run. Hurry up, get out of here. No matter how strong he is, he will eventually run out of steam facing so many monsters and a wandering lord. We have to escape so he can get away. One of the teacher's teammates asked, did not he say he want to kill that lord? That is just to reassure us. That thing is the wandering lord. Xiaoji suddenly stopped running. Turns out he still can't leave Yunche alone. I am still so useless, only able to run away at times like this. Yunche, nothing can happen to you. Even though I have leveled up, there's a limit to my slashes. No, its defense is too high. I am only doing a little damage, but its recovery skill can heal it in an instant. As expected, I still need to go there. The core stone on top of its head is its weak point. It is just that my attack power is not enough. The buff from those guys are starting to wear off, and my magic points are low, not enough to maintain the phantom blade for long. I need to level up first. A purple light descends from above in front of him. Yunshi observes the situation for a while. A giant hand appears about to crush him. He quickly reacts and retreats. You planned ahead, knowing where I would appear. Because it knew your moves, you got hit. This is a continuous attack over a large area. Time to mirror walk is running out. If you rely on it to dodge, it will be used up immediately. Mirror walk time remaining, 3 minutes and 46 seconds. Right now, I can only use undead to block it, but summoning recovery consumes magic points. If it keeps stacking attacks after that, it won't be enough. Should I retreat to regroup? Then 3 people ran to your side, surprising you for a moment. Everyone, why? It's KOXI, Yinsha, and Yunin. They have come to help you. Your little brother begged us so much. We had no choice but to come and help you. I did not beg that much. There are not as many monsters as before now. They all escaped over there. Xiaozi just turned his face away to answer. He did not say anything, just smiled and said, thank you. Yinsha suggests this hidden boss is still too dangerous. Let us protect you while you slowly get out of here. However, he refuses. No need. With everyone's alchemist support, I do not need to conserve anymore. Your level is now 30, and the time for mirror travel has also run out. I am level 30. My attack power is just enough. Immediately after, he automatically equips the corrupted knight armor. Yinsha looks up and says, you do not plan to attack its weak point from above. Do you with this height? It is impossible to reach. Yin try, it reopens the skill book. What I wanted before, I have now. Attraction pull, a skill to pull the target object towards oneself. The lighter the object, the greater the user's strength attribute, and the greater the pulling force. Attraction guides the user backwards, pulling them towards the target. The heavier the target, the less strength the user needs and the greater the pulling force. This is the skill to pull oneself towards the target. He gives a reassuring signal, do not worry. I have got this. A moment later, he raises his hand towards a monster and immediately pulls it towards him, activating the attraction force. The monster begins to lose its balance, preparing to fall. Yun Triad take the opportunity to jump high onto its head, immediately slashing repeatedly at its purple crystal. The monster, affected continuously, roared loudly. However, this very action caused his health points to continuously decrease. Its crystal fragment finally shattered completely. Although Yin Triad's health was low, the system announced that he had defeated the Wandering Leader, receiving an additional 5,000 experience points, as well as the Wandering Assassin title. He also received the legendary Golden Light Shield skill book, and the Angel's Blessing skill book, and his level reached 33. Kyo tried Van and could only stand and watch in amazement. Yin Triad was indeed very strong. Even Van Esse admired his skills. He alone was able to defeat such a terrifying monster. 2 gold items fell near Yun Triad. He wondered items actually dropped, and 2 of them, at that. Moreover, what drop was. Before he could finish, the ground shook, startling him. Yin Sha shouted, the monster's about to fall. Yin Che still up there. Be careful. He quickly jumped down before it collapsed backward. Suddenly, he noticed something beneath the monster. What is that? A hollow mountain. Inside, the corpses of crystal stone monsters were scattered all over the ground. Wandering lords and human remains. Looks like an even stronger wandering lord was born here long ago. That is why there are so many traces of fierce battles here. Right after that, at the top, there's something that looks like a person. It is the statue of Kyo and Kyo Bonbon, who also died after the rebellion war. Van Triet stands in the distance quietly uttering Bonbon. Van Tra looks at the statue puzzled. Is this person the traitor Kyo and Kyo Bonbon? Although I heard this is where the hero Dinkan killed him, but I did not expect this kind of situation. This is clearly a scene after fighting with countless monsters and people. It is completely different from the statue in the Modern History Museum, and this person does not look like someone who is easily trampled on at all. Yunxi did not say anything, just listen in silence. Chao Ji is explaining to everyone about his family's history. Maybe you all won't believe it, but I think my great-grandfather probably was not some heinous villain at all. Since I was little, I have read about my great-grandfather Gangguin's history, the early history of the family. Whenever it comes to his specific experiences, they're always described vaguely, but I still manage to find some details. Namely, he always went to secret realms that were not suitable for his level. Tell me, why would he, an S rank, a professional level 60+, go to such low-level secret realms? Because these are secret realms that can nurture a wandering lord, and the wandering lord is the source of great disasters, capable of summoning monsters from the entire secret realm into the outside world. That is why the government does not have enough troops to defend against all the monsters wandering out of the secret realms. That is why they rely on powerful, responsible professionals to periodically clear out the monsters from the secret realms. He pointed towards his ancestor and raised his voice. My great-grandfather was one of them. He came here to quell disasters. Everyone remained silent. Maybe you all think I am just making things up. He unconsciously clenched his fist. My family also said I was just seeking psychological comfort, interpreting things that way. Yunji could only pat him on the shoulder to comfort him. He smiled gently and said, I believe you. Yunsha and Yunin were embarrassed by his expression. Yunxi was also stunned, his expression surprised as if moved by his words of encouragement. He is definitely not that kind of person. Back to when Bonbon was alive, he stood on the table confidently. I do not need a master at all. I am so naturally intelligent. I will be stronger than you soon. An old man like you. You might as well retire early. But when it came to actual combat, he screamed for help. Master, save me. Who needs saving? I was not saved that time. I just can't believe there's so many monsters in this secret realm. Even when someone offered support, you were embarrassed and acted like you did not want it. I am the type to secretly work hard behind the scenes, then show off in front of others. Do not worry. The secret realm, we are gonna won't be life-threatening. Why should you choose the Sword Guard class for promotion? Sword Guard is considered the weakest among the advanced classes for shield users, but is not it, because you almost only focus on strength and speed, you're always charging forward. Basically, no shield-type class can keep up with you. Old friend, I can really find you now. I understand. Leaving the team without permission means 3-month salary deduction because you encountered too many wandering beasts that you could not help but level up. Saving people just do it on the way. And that is how you exhausted yourself and collapsed right here. Yunja only knows how to reminisce, sympathize, and rush around. For you, I will go find Ding family to settle the score. Cut to the Ding family home. The man asks, is what my son said true? Dingsu shouts in affirmation, it is the truth. If you do not believe me, ask the teacher in charge of the secret realm. Yunjae is that powerful. The teacher guarding the secret realm blocked me at the entrance and did not allow me to enter. But when the people inside came out, you asked, what did you guys see just now? I stood from afar and saw that wandering lore collapse. Ding HSU continued to listen to everyone's words. With such a big commotion, who would not notice, he has probably already killed it. He is really amazing. That is a hidden boss more than level 40. For him to be able to control is beyond my imagination. His name is Yin Triot, right? I thought the Van S.A. Bond family was already powerful enough. I did not expect there to be someone so powerful among the students. What is his background anyway? These words left Ding Su speechless with shock. The members of the Ding family were silent for a moment. He stood up and ordered, summon the Ding family guards. Follow me to capture the traitor in the secret realm. He paused and continued, wait a minute. Before, you said that Brat from the Q family went along too. In that case, bring the Q family people along too. He looked dangerous and scary, as if preparing for his plan.